What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you with another market watch today. So, hopefully it'll be a quick market watch. I just want to say good luck to everybody getting ready to go to their locals or getting ready to go to regionals or whatever event you're getting ready to go to. Good luck to all you guys out there because the meta is really diverse. And in this video, I think I'm going to help you guys out if you're looking to play against ORCUST and you don't know how to really combat that deck. Because I think a lot of you players kind of forgot about one of the best blowout cards against ORCUST. Besides, like, I think Nibiru, which is obviously a great card, but I think there's other cards as well for that. And if you're playing ORCUST, well, you got a lot of choices. There's Cyber Dragon ORCUST, there's Crusader Guard Dragon ORCUST, there's Thunder ORCUST. ORCUST is just in everything. It's just in everything. And it's a great deck, and obviously it should be in everything because, you know, it has great viability within the meta. Not only that, but ORCUST also helps you go in the Ibli combo that I pointed out early in the week that makes you put Ibli on your opponent's side of the board so they can't even Nibiru you. It's just pretty good. Now, looking at every other Yu-Gi-Oh player out there that's not playing ORCUST, including myself, there's ways to stop it. And like I said, in this video, I'm definitely going to point that way out. But before I begin, guys, please make sure to subscribe, comment down below, and let me know what you guys think about the game currently right now. Do you like it? Do you feel the game's healthy? And that's pretty much a common question of the day. Do you like the direction the game's currently going in right now? Also, if you're already down there commenting, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And if you're looking to buy anything on TCGplayer, click on my description. There's a link, and I would greatly appreciate if you click on that link. Go on TCGplayer, and a small percentage goes to help support the shop. Well, the channel, not the shop. Oh my god, I didn't sleep, by the way. I really should just preface that. I'm taking melatonin, and sometimes I sleep, and sometimes it does the opposite. I just don't sleep. So yeah, I'm in one of those moods today. Anyway, moving on with the market watch. So looking at Book of Moon from Champion Pack 1, it has a $221 value for a super rare Book of Moon. Now, that's kind of crazy. I mean, right or wrong, it's kind of nuts. Until you realize that's not even the actual price of Book of Moon. No, it's not. The actual price of Book of Moon is actually $500. And after those two are gone, the next price of Book of Moon Super Rare from Champion Pack 1 is $912.37. Who comes up with the change price? Like, what is this about? Anyway, yeah, that's the price of Book of Moon. It's almost $900. And, you know, when I look at this card price, obviously you're going to say, hey, V, it's because of GOATs. And, of course, why not? GOAT players already jacking the prices. Why not grab another one and throw it up there and get it jacked up? Well, what if Book of Moon came to 3? What would happen? Well, if we click on all versions of Book of Moon, obviously no Yu-Gi-Oh players are going to be holding and playing 3 Book of Moons. In fact, I don't think nobody's going to even really buy into this rare Book of Moons because they're already so high in value. So what's the second most expensive Book of Moon? Well, that's a Turtle Pack Booster 7 version of this card. The current price is roughly around $20, but it's not that as well. Looking at other version of Book of Moon Ultra Rare, it's actually roughly around $22 to near $23. And there's a wall over here at $22.49, about 8 of them. But after that, it just smooth sailing of 1s and 2s up until you hit the last page, second page of the last listings, which is roughly around $35 for Ultra Rare Book of Moon. It's just, I don't know, it's weird to see it like this. Once again, like I said, I think that obviously not every Yu-Gi-Oh player is going to go in and buy the super rare version, but they definitely would be buying the ultra rare version of Book of Moon. And of course, you have the dual tournament version as well. Market price is roughly around $5 for the dual tournament Book of Moons, and the value of that is actually roughly around the same price, $5 almost there, $6. And as far as other versions, there's tons of other versions. There's the secret rare versions, there's the regular rare versions, there's commons all day long, Starfoil. Book of Moon is in every rarity. But if you want a Book of Moon that's really good, that if you feel like, hey, listen, the Book of Moon wants to come to 3, what would happen? The value of the super rares would probably stay the same because it's already so jacked up, but the ultra rares would be the one that would increase in value. Moving forward, Fable Leviathan is $50. And now I'm not talking about the secret rare hidden Arsenal 3, Fable Leviathan. That's like 45 cents. And look over here, there's 83 listings, and it's like $1. Sure. No, Fable Leviathan has been bought out on the market, and the market price is $1.54, and the actual price point is $49.95. And there's only one Fable Leviathan left. Also, Fable Rasian, yeah, it's about $15. And the market price is roughly around $5.78. I don't really understand these. I'm a huge fan of Fables. I love the deck a lot. I'm an old school. Anything dual terminal, I always like to buy a dual terminal version of like a deck core. And I have a dual terminal Fable deck core. It's gorgeous. And for the most part, it was cheap. Even though Fables throughout the just past have had sporadic value within the dual terminal cards getting bought out and going back down to value. And we're kind of seeing that happen here again. Looking at the secret version of Fable Rasian from Hidden Arsenal 3, it's about $1, which matches market price. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is going to stick like this, or if it's going to change and go back down in value. But looking at the previous past history of Fabled cards and dual terminal versions of them, they usually spike up in high in value, stay for a while, everyone freaks out, and then they just go back down in value. So this, all I'm saying is, if you're looking to buy any kind of deck core, I always emphasize buy the dual terminal version, because things like this kind of happen sometimes. And listen, I don't think this is because Fables are going to get any new support. Unfortunately, hopefully, maybe I'm wrong. But if Fables was to become meta one day, would you be buying Fables? I think everyone would be. And if they would be buying Fables, which version? Obviously, the Dual Terminal 3 over the Secret Rare, though I will say that the Secret Rare will most likely be bought out as well. But the Dual Terminal 3 be the one everyone's trying to go in and buy. Blacklist Soldier Chaos keeps going higher in value. With a $48 market price, this card is already up to $50. And after that one's gone, it's going to be hitting $52 for Blacklist Soldier Chaos. Well, it's because of striker players. And I know in the beginning of this video, I said, hey, we'll talk about ORCUST. We're going to focus on ORCUST. But for real though, striker players, that card hurts a lot. And luckily for you striker players, it's no longer a $31 card. It's hitting almost near $52 for this card, which makes it a little bit hard for Yu-Gi-Oh players to get, which means when you play against Yu-Gi-Oh players in the next week or two, they might not have this card and might be lucky to be you. But let's look at ORCUST already. Looking at Dingirsu, the ORCUST of the Eating Star, with a $53 market price, the value of this card's already hitting almost near $55 for Ultimate Rare Dingirsu. And it's going to continue to climb in value, as ORCUST definitely stays the dominant deck of the meta. In fact, looking at Ulti Galatea, with a $32 market price, we're seeing it at $35 to almost at $36 for Ulti Galatea. Once again, I think this price will most likely stabilize, being the fact that it's OTS 10, whereas Dingirsu is a recent OTS, and not a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players have went to the locals yet and cracked those packs. So the value of Dingirsu is probably going to stay high, if not continue to increase in value, as Yu-Gi-Oh players want to go in and grab the higher rarity versions of Dingirsu. And looking at ORCUST Harp Harbor, a super rare in OTS Torn Pack 11, the market value is $7, and it's almost there $8. In fact, after that one's gone, it's going to be hitting around $9 to $10 for super rare ORCUST Harp Harbor on the market. It's crazy to see this card go up crazy high in value. Just like it's crazy to see the other card, you know, ORCUST Nightmare, super rare from OTS Torn Pack 11, being a $5 market price card. And yeah, it's about $6. The values of these cards are going all over the place, and a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are just going crazy, looking at ORCUST and going, what do I do? How do I beat this? Like, what's the best way? Well, a little bit more bad news for you guys out there if you're looking to play ORCUST and want to max rarity it, because, little fun fact before I actually told you how to beat the deck. Looking at Topologic Bomber Dragon, this 2018 Megaton version has a $10 market price, and you got one over here for like 11, then 12, and then after that, it's about $15. Luckily for those of you out there who want a 2018 Megaton version, there's a 7 wall holding the 12 line. But, yeah, that could probably be broken relatively easily. But if you want original print code Duelist Topologic Bomber Dragon, it's even harder for you, because with a $7.60 market price, the actual value of Topologic Bomber Dragon is almost near $20 in the market. Whew. And the crazy thing about this card is, ORCUST players, I mean, they kind of need this, but they don't need it. And let me explain. This card's good against combo. You don't bring out Topologic Bomber Dragon against a control deck. I mean, you can. It's just not that good, to be honest with you. But you can do it. It's just bad. You really bring this card against combo decks. So as they're doing a combo, they set to play on tippy toes against you. And oh yeah, by the way, here's a Dingirsu, and Dingirsu saves itself, and your field gets nuked. Well, actually no, when you special one from the graveyard. Nevertheless, it's just good Yu-Gi-Ohs. But looking against your opponent, yeah, this card's pretty good against other like combo decks. Even though we're not seeing as many, we're seeing more mid-range and more control decks. Look at the previous deck list from the regionals happening this past weekend. Then we have System Down, the card that beats ORCUST. The card that nobody's talking about. The card that everyone's going to be talking about, by the way. So, I don't want to say you heard it here first, but you definitely did, though. Look at System Down. This card's amazing against ORCUST. And before we talk about the other versions, let's talk about the Ultimate Rare System Down that came out on Cybernetic Revolution. Ultimate Rare with a $13 market price. Well, looking at it, guys, on page 4, you get to your first edition version, which is holding at $15 for first edition System Down. You want a limited copy? No big deal. The limited copy is going to run you, where is it, page 2? Roughly around $10 for Unlimited System Down. And why is this good, you ask? Well, because it blows away ORCUST. Oh, and by the way, Cyber Dragons by proxy. So if you somehow randomly find yourself playing at Cyber Dragons, this card's good against that too. And if you find yourself randomly, magically, mysteriously playing against Cyber Dragon ORCUST, this card's just that much more better. System Down says Panzers and Light Points. Everyone play all machine type monsters on your opponent's side of the field and in their graveyard. just basically resetting ORCUST. Now, yeah, I think ORCUST can definitely keep up back from this. I believe the build's currently the best, especially if it's like a hybrid build. They can definitely recreate their board state. But you ask any ORCUST player, if I system down you, does that hurt? Yeah, no, it hurts a lot. It hurts a lot because now they have to recreate the board state as if they started their turn. And depending on their hand, depending on what you have, that could be good. That could be kind of hard to do. And one thing, this is only for Ultimate Rare System Down. There's other versions besides Ultimate Rare. There's the Original Rare. There's more notably the System Down from OTS 1 Pack 2. It has about 34 price listings. Super Rare, once again, it's $1.94 with 78 cents shipping, so like $2 for this version. There's a wall over here at 14, which is roughly at 3. There's a couple of them all over the place. But yeah, this is a card to beat ORCUST. So if you're looking to play this regionals this weekend and you're looking to slide in Nibiru and you're going, I need more than Nibiru because obviously ORCUST, they'll go into that Ibli play, give me Ibli and Nibiru does nothing, and I just watch that ORCUST play just go off on the board and I just stand there holding their Nibiru, their Ibli. Well, if that's a problem for you, just play System Down. It blows throughout the ORCUST board. Once again, you banish your field, you banish your graveyard of all machine monsters, and you sit back and you're like, do it again. And, oh, by the way, I'm playing Name the Deck. I'm going to do my plays now, because this is only one card to clear everything. Now, depending on the ORCUST player, they might want to play Crescendo to, like, negate. So you're going to have to bait the negate, basically. It's really rare they'll play, like, 2 Crescendo and have double set. More than likely, they'll have the 1 Crescendo, and the minute you bait that, you clean their board out. But if they're going to Babel, first, well then, you just system down them, and you just look at them in the face and go, system down. And they look at you, and they look at the cards, and they re-system down, and they go, is that a real card? And you're like, no, it's a real card. And you clean the board out. I don't know, something about this card just screams, hi, I destroy ORCUST. So, listen, we got Blacklisted Soldier, that's a blowout card against Strikers. I think we have System Down, which is a blowout card against ORCUST. Even though it's not a main deck card, you really can't main deck it, but it's a definitely a game 2, and if you have to go to game 3, definitely a great game 3 card. So we have their answers. We have Nibiru, that's great against combo, and for any kind of control deck, I mean, variants of Red Reboot, depending if you get hit with Solemn Judgment. But then if you get hit with Solemn Judgment, it's really that bad because they're paying half their life points, and if you're playing any of those other decks, you can just blow right through them. So we're I personally think we're in a very balanced meta. And I would love to know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you feel like we're in a balanced meta? Are you okay with this meta? Because I really do like this a lot, because we came from a couple of years ago playing tier 0 dot deck, +6, we did the combo wrong, Zodiac dot deck into this meta, which is infinitely better. Then we have Rising Rampage with Appaloosa Boulder Goddess. Now, I'm not going to be that guy that says, yeah, I got Appaloosa Boulder Goddess, but I really do, it's right over there. Anyway, I'm not trying to talk about this card price going up because I own one, but I do think this card price is going to be going up. But with that said, for everyone out there who's holding Appaloosa going, yeah, V, this price is also going back down. You see, with the next core set coming out, I believe Konami is absolutely going to release Prismatic Secret Rares in the next core set. And some people out there, I know some people, I already got a couple of comments saying, V, this is not Prismatic Secret Rare, it's another Secret Rare. Bro, chill, it's Prismatic Secret, nobody cares. Like if you want to nitpick, there's like 2 or 3 guys that were just like freaking out, and then one of them hit me up on Instagram, and they were like freaking out at me, and I'm like, I don't care. It looks prismatic to me. But anyway, looking at Appaloosa Boulder Goddess, it will continue going higher in value up until the next Prismatic Secret Rare comes out. And if that Prismatic Secret Rare is good, need I say playable, Appaloosa Boulder Goddess will be going down in value. Now, is it permanently going down in value? Absolutely not. In fact, it's the opposite again. You see, looking at Star Wars Dragon, we've seen this kind of trend. And when you've seen Ghost Star Dragon come out, it came out at jacked value, stood at jacked value for a while. New stuff came out that made Star Wars Dragon kind of a joke and a bad one after a long while, but it did do that. The value of Ghost Rare Star Wars Dragon went lower in value, and as collectors came in and just grabbed those cards, Ghost Rare Star Wars Dragon is at an all-time high and always growing by the day. Well, I think that trend's going to happen the same with Appaloosa. I mean, I know it's not a character card from the show, but I do feel like this is something that a collector will definitely want, whether it's currently or in the future. And the current price on Appaloosa is $400. Once again, I think it's going to go up more in value. We get a new Prismatic. It goes down in value as you players want to grab the new Prismatic, especially if it's meta relevant. If it's not, then we'll wait until the new one comes. Another one comes out that's meta relevant. And then once that happens, the Appaloosa goes down in value. After a while, you can players forget about it. It goes down even more down in value. And then everyone realizes, Oh my god, Appaloosa Bowl of God is prismatic. I need that card. And then the price goes up in value. So if you're holding Appaloosa Bowl of Goddess, you kind of could sell right now. It's not that big of a deal, but you gotta wait until when you get in again. It's like trying to find. It's like trying to be into a line in which everyone's gonna be like online for this one roller coaster, but there's new ones coming by the day. And if you stay by that one roller coaster, you'll get paid pretty well. As of all my friends, my fellow paisanos who went in and got Star Dragon Ghost Rare first editions back when they were $75 a couple of years ago. Looking at Nibiru, the Primal Being, it's $8 and barely holding on to that value. Little prediction time. Nibiru, the Primal Being, will probably be going up a little bit. By Saturday, the price point will stabilize, and then by Sunday, we'll start seeing a decline in value. By next Wednesday, the value of Nibiru, the Primal Being is going to go back down. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if it hits $5. Not that it's a bad card, it's because everyone's opening 2019 Megatins. Also, 2019 Megatins. The most expensive card now officially is $13 in 2019 Megatins. $13. I know I hammered this home yesterday. It's just, don't buy Megatins. Once again, unless you're a store like me, or you have a distributor hookup, and you get these Megatins for a very cheap price point, it's just not really worth it. Anyway, paisanos, I really appreciate you guys watching my video. Please, make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Hit the like button. Comment down below. Once again, do you like the meta? Do you not like the meta? I told you to short market watch. And by the way, get this. Go to your regionals this weekend. Smack a ORCUST player with a system down. Hammer it 4 times. They're gonna get caught on stalling. You're gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh. They're gonna cry. And you're gonna win a game. 1-4, boys. Anyway, paisanos, I really appreciate you guys watching my video. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. It's your boy V. Trying to sleep on some melatonin. And you paisanos have a great day.